Gonna rebuild our Thunder Kick Teela. Now, for those of you who have been on the channel for quite a while, you may remember her from the past. I made her accidentally one day when I was just kind of playing around with some figures and realized that the socket size for the female figures for Masterverse was the same size as the male figures for Origins. And then it hit me just to try it out and see what happened. And the results were pretty funny. And it actually became one of my favorite figures for a while. And then one day I had a wild hair and decided just to go ahead and sell her. And knowing that, you know, I probably could remake her. And today is that day. So let's see who's on here. Hey, commentator, thanks for joining us. And for those who have been following me all day today, this is the final version of the helmet before the color has been added. I did a few more changes to it just to get it so it's sharp and clean and fits just right. I made it so it sits a little lower, and I made it so the center part wasn't quite as high, and I changed the plastic filament to a matte finish. I don't know if you can see the color difference or not. So this one's the nice matte one. This one has kind of a weird shine to it. And so there you go. There is the final color. It's going to be for the most of it, and this part then later on will be a glowing yellow. They're printing now. This should be done tomorrow about the same time. So I don't know if I'll make a video tomorrow or not. We'll see. I might have something going on tomorrow night. But anyway. Hey, Charles. Thanks for joining us. Let me go and toss a light on here. Hey, Masterfar. Hey, Waldo. Hey, Unicron. Thanks for joining us. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get it started now. Now, this was my custom Fisto I made a long time ago. This is actually an original 80s Fisto's head that I altered the fit onto an Origins figure. I basically sanded around the Fisto's neck, took it off, and then added some O-rings in the middle, then tossed this on there. This guy's just been sitting around doing nothing for a long time, and I decided it's time just to use his parts as needed. And the fist is actually the metal fist from Masterverse that I stuck on there. So there we go. It is time for him to be dissolved and made into something better. So let's go ahead and toss him into the vat of hot water. Oh! You know what? I'm going to dunk him in the other way. I'm going to put him in. Oh, that will work. Ah, what the heck. Let's turn it over. Turn that on over. There we go. And my water is nice and hot. I need at least 205 degrees for it to heat the plastic up, and we're at 220, so more than hot enough. Now, somebody asked me, can you do a stream of all your custom figures? Wow, that'd be a long video. I have done some streams of some customs before, but I plan on doing some more as time goes on. So while we're waiting for that to heat up, somebody asked me if the spikes from this matched up with the spikes from this. So let's go ahead and pull these spikes out. And let's just see if they match up. And they do not. They're much shorter. They don't line up with the same holes. So you can see you have to shift it one way or the other. If this hole's lined up, that's how far off it is. Let me turn it around just to see. Make sure. Yeah. It does not line up with the other holes. So now you know for your customization that you were going to do that they do not line up or work in that way. Hope I stick them in the right holes, huh? Okay. Put those back in there. So that was the answer to your question. I forgot who asked it, but hopefully you're on here. If not, you'll see it later. All right, let's get those legs out of there. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Now, originally I thought I used He-Man's legs, but they're the wrong shade, so I must have used somebody else's legs. I don't know whose legs I used before. But see, these things, they just pop right on there, just like that. And it's crazy they fit on there. Bam. And we'll put on these boots. One boot. Two boot. Now the head does not fit on there very well. It's actually a lot smaller. So you have to do one of two things. So you got to drill it out like crazy with a Dremel tool, or just heat it up and stretch out the cheeks. So I'm just going to heat it up. But I'm thinking maybe I might want to use a regular Teela head. Let me see what I have in my box of female figures and see if I got a regular, ridiculous shaved head side Teela head. All right. Slide this on down. Slide that on over. Let's take a look and see what I have in my box of females. Well, I got an extra one of these heads, but this head's way too cool to put on Thunder Kick Teela. So I have my G.I. Joe head on this one. We're not going to use that. Here is a thing of heads. Evelyn, She-Ra. Oh, Teela with a tiara. That might not be too bad, but that's her original head. I don't want to do that. That's not that cool. I want the shaved Teela head. Oh, I got another one of those. Burp. Am I really out of shaved Teela heads? Am I going to have to open up a new Teela just for the shaved head? That would be funny. No. No. Okay. Let's not resort there yet to opening up another Teela. I do have one in the other room, but... Where is my box? Oh, stuff. Let's see if I got a Teela head in here. That's where I just pulled the boots from in the other Teela head a few minutes ago. Oh, look at that. Oh, I got figures falling behind me too. Attack of the figures. Hey, it's the Rock. Oh. I do not see another one of those heads in here. All right. We will just stretch that other Teela head on there. I don't want to Dremel it because I don't want to destroy the head, but it will go back into shape with hot water in the future. Let me look on the bottom really quick. Nope, don't see one. Hold on, I got one more place to look. Hold up. I got another box of junk. Box of junk. Let's see what we got going on in here. Does this helmet come off? Oh, it does. Oh, I couldn't remember. Glowing skull. I do not see a Teela head in here as well. I must have gotten rid of all of them. I must have sold it with the other Teela, but I should have had extra of those heads because I had quite a few Teelas, but... Oh. My shelf is all shaking. That's scary. All right, let's get that head out of there and see if we can get it to fit on there. Hey, Charles. Happy Memorial Day. Yes, definitely. All right. Let's fish his head out of there. Now, it's going to take quite a bit of stretching to get that head on there. Let's get this going. There we go. Makes her neck look extra long, though, but that's okay. And there we go. There is Thunder Kick Teela. Let's go and compare her with the other Teelas in the line. Zoop, zoop. Oh, she is taller. It must be the head and the neck thing, because I think before I had her neck drilled down lower with a Dremel tool. Maybe I'll have to do that. Green Teela. All right, I'm going to go get my Dremel tool. It has to be done right. If you're going to do it, you got to do it right, right? I just wish I had that short-haired Teela. Now it's going to bother me. I'll be right back. So it actually fits in better with Origins with that head anyway. You know, I hate altering it though, because I don't have another one. And it's made to swap out with this one later on to put her back to original configuration. So I'm going to do something I normally wouldn't do. I'm going to just stick with one of the other heads. Man. I can't believe I'm looking for a short-haired Teela head after all this time. Did I really get rid of all of them? Let me check one more time. Let me check the bag. Oh, female parts. No. So I got these two heads, the ones she came with originally. But I hate to use those because it ruins the aesthetic look of what I'm going for. Knowing me, I probably took that head and pitched it. Probably hucked it across the room. All right. We will go with the long-haired Teela head. There we go. All right. Let's check that size. See, now she's closer in size. It was the whole neck thing that was causing her to be taller. So, there you go. That is how you make your Thunder Kick Teela. And there she is. Ho! And it's funny because with the He-Man size legs on her, it just makes her that much shorter. So she fits, like I said, right in with the Origins line. I think I'm going to try to look for some other legs, though. These ones just don't match the skin tone quite close enough, but it still was funny. Let me find another Teela. There she is. There she is. The Snake Armor Teela. is hilarious. I just love Thunder Kick Teela. It's just such a funny figure. Let's see how close He-Man's legs are. I might have used He-Man's legs anyway, just to give her tan legs. I don't recall doing that though. You know, they're not that far off. Not really. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do this thing. We'll give his legs back to him. See if it's still hot enough to pull off without breaking it. Geben Sie deinem legs. Nope. Gotta heat him up again. Sorry, Flea Man. You're losing your legs too. I guess I could pull the boots off to make him sit lower. Ugh. Whoa! His leg knee just pulled right out of the socket. Wasn't even hot. That came off easier than the boot. Oh well. We'll put it back together in a minute. These legs are just too white for Teela. Dude, you get your legs back. Hooray. There we go. Nightshade Fisto's back in order. All right. That does look better, actually. I'm glad I swapped them out. So use 2000X He-Man legs. Ugh. And I gotta heat this up. I don't know whose boot this was though that I got and where I got this from. I don't know if it was some that Thunder Punch He-Man or what it was, but these boots are cool with the white because it matches the original Teela color almost, which is really cool. Oops, wrong part. Thunder Kick Teela gets the cool Teela sword, which is really Loki's sword, but let's see if that's hot enough. Hey, Eric. My day was pretty good. Hopefully yours was too. And it's just not going back together. It's funny it came apart so easily too. All right, let's heat it up some more. She gets shield. Oh, it was Thunder Punch He-Man. Thanks for letting me know. You should use that robot faker head for your Masterverse Horde Trooper. That's a good idea. Put the robot head in there. See, now I need 3 of them. Fit. I may have to drill that out some more. All right, there we go. She is done. I wanted to go with the short hair, but that's okay. She gets the cool long hair. Yeah, the tan legs do look better. It's just so funny. Like I said, she's the same height. Just a little bit taller, but it's so cool. All right. That part of the leg is a pain in the butt to place back. Yes, I don't know why. It shouldn't be that hard. Did you barbecue today? I didn't, but a friend of mine did. And when he got there, the burgers were already done. So we just partook in the burgers that were already barbecued. So it was a lot of fun. They said sorry. They were running. They wanted to get things done quick, and they already had the meat cooked and ready to go when he got there. So, stand. There we go. So there are my 3 Teelas. We have the Warrior Teela, the Magic Teela, and the Thunder Kick Teela. Thunder Kick Teela. All right, let's check out your guys' final comments. Charles had pizza today. Nice. What'd you have today, Eric? Let's see. Who's your favorite figure you own? That's a tough one. I got a lot of figures, and it changes sometimes from day to day which figure's my favorite for that day. But it's just one of those things, you're like, all of a sudden you're like, hey, I like this figure. And then it's just kind of funny how, oops, then you kind of change your mind sometimes. Yeah, this armor does not fit very good on there. I know one time I did stuff it on her just to see how it fit. All right. Stand, Teela, stand. I can't stand. Okay, you get a shield. And where are all my Teela staffs? There's the staff. And the magic one gets the staff. And I thought I had another sword for Teela over here. Oh, she's got the magical gold staff. Oh. Womp, 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 womp. We'll just give her a regular staff for fighting. Ugh. You get a shield. Why not? Everybody gets a brown shield today. You know what? The staff goes in her hands. The green Teela gets the golden staff. All right. You get this. And you get this. I thought I had a different sword for her. Yeah, I got a green staff too. Oh, Skeletor's bra's undone. There you go, Skeletor. I got another Teela shield. Whoop. You get one too. All right. That's so weird. I could have sworn I had another Teela sword somewhere in here. I must have misplaced it somewhere. That is the story of my life, misplacing stuff. All right, let's take a look and see your guys' final comments. Oh, I banned someone, sorry. Let's see, I got the cartoon collection, too bad. Nice. Nice, Eric. Just shielding worked on his lowrider bicycle today. Hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill. Excellent. All right, you guys. Well, hopefully you guys all had a good time today. And I know it sounds kind of funny, but I'm actually glad to have my Thunder Kick Teela back. As you guys know, I did sell her and didn't have her for a while. So it's kind of funny to remake her. Just today when I was making the helmets right here, I was in the room and I was realizing that I had parts that were just sitting around. And I'm like, hey, I got enough parts to remake Thunder Kick Teela. So it was time to do it. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And I will see you guys next video. Make sure you share. And like they always say in the 1987 movie, good journey. And I will see you guys next video. I just can't do girl voices. It just doesn't work. And I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.